All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now is about 29 minutes after the hour. I just want to talk a little bit. You know, our family been through a lot of stuff, and a lot of families go through a lot of stuff, and that's the injury. It's just an injury to, to have for a loss and go through everything that we're going through, and it's a lot of people have to go through the same thing, man. God bless the people that's in not Jackson, but in different parts of Mississippi that have lost not only loved ones, lost a home. Let you know that we're praying for you. We're thinking about you, and we're coming up with a plan to try to figure out what can we do, on our part to help you. And God bless you, and God bless your family. But this morning I want to kind of zoom in on the insult to the injury. It's already bad when people, go through stuff and they suffer a loss or whatever. You lose a child or whatever, and then a lot of people that lose kids or adult children. The only thing that their adult children leave on this earth are grandchildren or their seeds. And, the only way a lot of us grands get to visit our grandchildren is only through the children. There are no laws. There are no grandparent laws. Grandparent laws are real strict. Grandparent laws only, in some states, only come into effect if the child dies or whatever. And it's just crazy. I just hate the fact that people have kids and they don't do what's in the best interest of the kid, because, man, I just thank God for my mother, because when my dad died, my mother made sure that I spent time with my grandparents. Having my grandparents in my life is the reason why I'm where I am today, because the discipline, the structure, the love, the education, everything that anybody on this earth enjoy about me, it came directly from my grandparents. They were wonderful, thoughtful, giving, hard-working, loving people. And I'm having the opportunity to be the best grandfather I can be, but at the same time, I'm not having the opportunity to be the best grandfather I can be. When you have to sit here and text and ask to see your granddaughter, and you don't get a return text, and you only get to see her when it's convenient for her mother, or you can't get a FaceTime, can't get a call, a nothing. Just only when it's convenient for her, whatever. And what I'm saying is, it only hurts the child. When any parent keep a child away from a family that absolutely love them and absolutely would do anything for them, it's hurtful. And it's sad because I know in the state of Alabama that law came because a soldier got killed serving our country, and the grandparents had no access to his children because the mother didn't like the grandparents. The mother didn't like his parents. And it's just so petty for any woman or man to keep a child away from the other side of the family just because of something petty, or you don't like them, or you ain't feeling them, or whatever. And I need everybody to have a child to understand when you got people reaching out that's trying to be a part of the child's life. People do that because of love, because they love the child. And we need to stop treating children like they're a piece of property. They're not just yours. You did not create them by yourself. You laid down and created this child with another person, and that person has a family, and they're a part of the family. And to have a grandkid or a grandson or granddaughter that look just like you and that come from your seed, when your son ain't here no more, and the only damn thing you have is, what he left on this earth, and then you can't be a part of that because you don't like the family, or you don't like someone in the family, or whatever the reason may be. It's just absolutely sad and ridiculous, and it's hurtful. Because one thing about me losing my son, seeing his daughter that looked just like him, it makes me feel a hell of a lot better. Nobody will ever replace my son. Ever. But just pushing my granddaughter on a swing is everything. And that's the insult to the injury. The fact that I have to I'm riding on her grace and her blessing and whatever, and if she's in a good mood that day, and if she's in the mood for me to see her, and it's all supervised. So, right. I mean, I'm just going you use my platform to stand up for men's rights, to stand up for fathers' rights, because there's a lot of men out here that's going through this, and I'm now on the grandparent side. I fought on the dad side before. I fought for years, and had people in court fight against you, and how dare you take a woman to court and try to take her child, not gaining access to your kid, but the courts look at it like you're trying to take something from a woman, and you got them some of them female guardian ad litem, that's the child's attorney, they just hate men,
and it shouldn't take that much
at all.
It shouldn't be that much of a battle for you to try to do the right thing.
Trying to do the right, you want to be there.
And the sad part is you have the resources to fight that fight. And there's millions of men out here that don't have the resources. They just have the desire, and they just sit in silence and suffer in silence.
I just want to tell all the dads out there, all the men out there, man, we are fighting for you. We're going to speak up. We're going to be the voice for you. Because there's some low down people out there that would do anything. They get back at you because the relationship didn't work out. This is they get back. They're holding the child hostage. Go get you and we're going to talk. We're going to have a whole conversation. I'm going to start having some attorneys on here that understand fathers' rights. Because I don't give a damn what you say. Kids love their dads. I don't give a damn what. I don't care if he on crack, if he run the streets. I don't care what he is. Kids love their dads and they need them. And I'm going to break some more of that down. But if you're a grandparent out there and you're not getting access to your grandparents, I'm going to be teaching you how to fight. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.